I'm back! Welcome back to my channel, The Struggle is Real with the Makeup Nurse. Today is Saturday. So let's go ahead and get started. And again, I'm going to go ahead with the same with skincare too. So I got my There's Lavender toner. And I'm going to start with this. So how are you guys doing this morning? I'm so glad it's Saturday. And I'm not going to do anything. I'm watching Netflix and that's about it. Make sure I double kind of, especially around my blemish area, make sure that's clean. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Kiwi Superfood Eye Serum. Get the one eye. I still can't tell if this really does smell like kiwi. I always think I smell something, but I don't know. Anyway, okay, for we're gonna go in with the Tony Moly Watermelon Do-Over Serum. And I do smell watermelon, so that's a good sign. And it does feel hydrating too. I do like this. Alright, so now we need eye cream. And so I'm going to use this Coffee to Glow Under Eye Energy Treatment with Caffeine. And it's supposed to smell like coffee. But I don't really smell it. At least today. But I don't think my sniffer is very strong today. My allergies kind of kicked in this week after flying. You know, like after I fly, I kind of get all stuffy. And I think there's more stuff in the air. I don't know. Because it seems like a lot of people were sneezing at work because they said their allergies have been kicking in too. Okay, so for moisturizer, the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Moisturizer, that smells like watermelon. So yeah, we got kind of a watermelon theme going on. I need to find more products though for you guys. I was searching on Amazon, but it's so hard to determine if it's scented or not. And then I even like Google, I'll just put in Google scented products and it'll come up a bunch of different things that I'm like, but the product itself doesn't really say it's scented, so it's kind of hard. Okay, now let's start the makeup. I'll be back. Okay, we're gonna go in with this Cherry Coke palette by Morphe, and it's supposed to smell like Cherry Coke. I don't really smell it today, but I did smell it when I first got it. Alright, you know what? I think the shades were on the Saver, and I don't have the Saver anymore, so, well, that sucks. Anyway, we're going to go in with this brown shade here. Is this transition shade. And I ordered a new light off of Amazon that comes down a little bit, shorter. So I'm hoping it comes in, and I hope it does go shorter like it did in the picture. So I'm hoping it works. And then I can test that out, and if it works, then I can take this home when I go back home for Memorial Day and keep that other light. Because I gotta take a bunch of stuff home anyway this weekend, or that weekend. Because my days are coming near. Okay, now let's go in with this burgundy shade. I feel like I'm building it up. Okay. Okay, let's go in with this shade here for the inner corner. Oops, wrong shade. Right, my finger. No, use my finger on this side. Sorry about that, my phone just came crashing down. That's the other thing why I need to get a new one that's not as so high, because I feel like I need to get up higher and I can't really bring it forward, otherwise it's got to like be just perfect, otherwise it does that and it comes tumbling down on me. Okay, I just wet my brush. Let's see if we can make this a little bit more popping. Okay, now I'm gonna use the, you know what, I'm gonna use this like kind of gold shade. I'm not sure if it'll be dark enough to go in between. Let's see. Oh, I can kind of see it. Okay, let's do some primer. Let's do the Elf Cookies and Dreams primer that smells like cookies and cream. I do smell it. It smells good. All right, now for foundation, the one I use every week, Fresh Glow Foundation infused with juicy watermelon and fresh cucumber. Oh, I kind of do smell the cucumber. Smells good. I'm smelling that today. Okay, let's blend this in. So I'm a little annoyed because after my husband got hit by a bus in November, obviously his phone got smashed, and so whenever he got out of the hospital, we went in to get a new phone, and we had to pay the deductible, which was extremely high. It was $250 for the insurance. It's like, what's the point of paying this insurance every month when, and it's not like we use it all the time, so, and $250, that's a lot. But anyway, okay, and now for bronzer, I'm going to use the Peach Perfect infused with peach and sweet fig cream. But anyway, so he, about 2 months ago, his phone's been like acting up where it just like constantly shuts off. I'll be in the middle of a conversation with him and it'll shut off like 10 times like in a row. Like I might get a minute with them, I might get like 3 minutes with them. It all varies, but it's constantly shutting off. And he says it'll like restart every like, it'll also restart in like 5 times in a row. And so he took it to Verizon, and they did it like a reset or something, and they said if you do it again, call customer service because it's still under warranty, because he just got it in December, and this has been like 2 months. So then we call Verizon because it was still doing it, and they're like, oh well, we got to troubleshoot it and everything because we want to make sure it's not the network and it's the phone and not the network. Otherwise, if we just send you a new phone, it'll happen again. Okay, I get that. We're on the phone with them for a while, and it was still doing it. Well, then when they called, it wasn't doing it at the exact time. And it's like, okay, well, it comes and goes, but it's actually doing really good right now, which is surprising. So they're like, well, we got to see. If it happens again, call us. Well, then it happened again, like almost right before we got off the phone. And my husband's like, see, this is what I'm telling you. And he's like, oh, well, I forget what he said. So we had to, like, refer to someone else, which then we got disconnected and whatever. So then my husband goes in to the Verizon store yesterday, and he's like, to tell him what's going on, because especially when I'm traveling, I can't call him. I can't be there to be on the phone, because this last weekend when I was home, we called him from my phone and was trying to troubleshoot it. So then he goes into Verizon and he says, you know, it's still doing it. Whatever you did not work. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss, if I can open it. Okay, and this is in the shade Angel Food Cake, and I'm going to use it for my cheeks. But so anyway, he goes, well, we got to try everything, and let's try a new SIM card. And he's like, and if that doesn't work, call, the whatever it is, the insurance thing. And it's like, oh my goodness, we've been with Verizon for like at least 10 years, if not more. It's like, really? You can't just give us a new phone. And my husband even said, I need to be able to contact 911 if I need to. I need to contact my wife. My wife is out of state. And it's like, we need access to the phone. And, what about if he was having a heart attack or something? And they can't call and get help? So I'm not very happy right now that they're putting us through the hoops. Sounds like his healthcare right now. Making us go through hoops and everything to determine if he needs surgery. His physical therapy, they extended him a couple more weeks, and because he was progressing, but then he was starting to be in pain again and all that. So they're like, oh, you need a couple more weeks. Elf Jelly Pop Glow Stick for the watermelon for the highlight. But yeah, so they're putting us through the ringer on that. Like, oh, we got to do everything. Even though my insurance isn't paying anything anyway. So just let's skip all this BS. Go straight to what it is. Because my insurance isn't going to pay for it. And I have like the worst insurance. I should have just bought like my own insurance and paid out of pocket and more. But I wasn't expecting him to get hit by a bus either. Anyway, sorry about the rants. Let's do some powder. At least we're talking about scented makeup. And this is the I Heart Revolution Peach Powder. And I'm going to go through all over my face with this. Yeah, I just wish, I get insurances have to, they don't want to pay if they don't have to, and so they oh, well, let's try this, let's try that. And in the end, guess what? Everybody ends up needing the surgery. Everybody ends up needing the new phone. Well, maybe not everybody, but for the most part. And did they really save any money? By that 1% of people that might not need it. Okay, and for my T-zone, I'm going to use the Physician Formulas Butter. And this smells good too. And this smells like peach. I don't know if I was able to smell this though. Not really. But I can smell this one. Oh, this smells good. Someone was telling me, I think it's the reason why the scents aren't as, or they can't make scents as strong anymore, is because of a couple of the ingredients that aren't good for your skin. I forget exactly what ingredients. And I'm like, well, can't they I should become a chemist. Go back to school and become a chemist for makeup so I can have the product still be good but scented for the people who like it, and actually be able to smell it. That's what I should have done, but I have way too many student loans to go back and become a chemist. Okay, we're going to use the Cherry Coke blush. Gotta be careful. This is the one that fell out. But at least it fell out in one piece. I don't really smell the Cherry Coke this time. Maybe because I broke it. Wow, that's a little more pigmented though. I got carried away and I forgot the bronzer. And this is the donut bronzer. I don't really smell the donut now. I hope it's just me. Because this is my favorite bronzer. It goes on really well. And it smells like donuts. Okay, let's blend this in. And then I get, so I'm in California, but if you're, what I have found, or what someone had told me, if you're in California working, and as long as you're not within that 365 days, then you pay your home state taxes, not the California state taxes. That's what my company told me. So, of course, you know, so right now they take out California taxes, but they're like, you'll get it back at tax time because you'll claim Georgia is your home state. So we did that, and now California is trying to dispute it, and they won't give me my money. So, yeah. So I'm trying to deal with that, and this insurance, my husband. I need to do my scent and makeup with you guys. All right, I forgot to do the lip scrub, and I'm gonna do the pineapple lip scrub. Got a big chunk, look. So, it's just never ending. And Illinois did that to me too. And so I'm disputing Illinois' taxes too. Anyway, everybody just wants their money from me. And I'm at the point where it's like, fine, just take it. I don't even care anymore. I can't stress out about this. I never had money in my life anyway, so why be able to save now, right? Okay, how do I open this? All right. We're going to go in with the e.l.f. highlighter. This is supposed to smell. Oh, I actually smell it, I think, today. It's like whenever me and my husband started feeling like we're getting out of the hole, something happens. That's just my luck. Oh well. This is life. All right. Now, oh, my under eyes. Let's do under eyes. Sorry if I'm kind of feel like a basket case today. Let's go in with this lighter shade under our eyes. didn't really seem too light, did it? Let's take this shade and mute it down. Okay, I'll be right back with mascara. Okay, let's finish our eyes. Let's do this white shade right above the brows, or the eye. How's that? Kind of shimmer this down. Okay, and then for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with this shimmer shade. That white shade was just a matte. Okay, now we're going to go in with this lip matte. It's an Infallible Pro Matte Lipstick from L'Oreal, and it's macaroons. I do smell it. And I think this does dry down completely. So let's give it a few seconds. While we're doing that, I'm going to spray with my Aussie hairspray. It smells like grape. I can't really smell it today again. Okay, and then I always, again, go in with my deodorant. This is vanilla scented. And my Bath & Body Works pumpkin pecan waffles perfume. And I do smell that. And for setting spray, we're going to use the Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last Mango Coconut. I think I kind of smell the mango, not the coconut. I think I smell it. Anyway, and now my lips are getting dry down, so I'm going to use the Cherry Coke from Morphe lip gloss. And I kind of smell it. Okay. All right, this is the final look for First Impressions Friday, or Scented Saturday. Wrong day. Anyways, and the riddle of the day is, I'm black when I buy it, red when I use it, and gray when I get thrown away. What am I? See you next time. Bye!